Bonjour! Bonjour!
No.
Time for bladder check. Check.
So it's a show?
It's a lifestyle.
It's a religion.
My emotions! My emotions!
I'm still French.
Ouais, c'est pas faux.
I'm a woman, Mary. I can be as contrary as I choose.
Non, moi je crois qu'il faut que vous arrêtiez d'essayer de dire des trucs.
Hello, hi, I'm Laura. I'm gonna watch Euphoria Season 2, Episode 3. I watched the two first episodes. If you want to see my reaction videos about that, I'm gonna put the links into the eye. They were great. I really appreciated them, even if I didn't upload them on YouTube as I wanted. I explained you why during the intro of the last episode. The fact that H-fucking-B-O for this new season is really an assault with the reactors. We all have issues with that, and we had really no issue with season 1 and with the bonus episodes. I don't understand why, but it's like that. No matter what, I found that way to upload my reactions videos still on YouTube by putting the logo right there, you know, on the screen. I'm sorry for that, but it's the only solution that I found, and trust me, I explained to you that during the intro of the last episode. I tried a lot of different things. Again, if you want the screen without the logo, with an extended or full reaction part, and if you want to have the video earlier and in just one video and stuff like that, when I'm saying earlier, it's one day sooner, go on my Patreon. I'm putting everything on my Patreon. So far, I really appreciate these two first episodes of the season. A lot of bad things happened during them, like if we are considering the episode 1, it was insane, that party, that New Year's Eve party, all of the things that happened during it, each scenes were bad, if we're not counting on the Lexi and Fez scenes that are really... Oh, I ship them, really I ship them, and I shared that with you on Twitter during this weekend. I think that I'm not spending one day without thinking about them. Like really, this scene, the two of them on the couch like that, they're into my mind every day. I'm thinking of that cute smile, you know, that Lexi did when Fez was complimenting her. That was so sweet, and him, you know, checking on her, seeing the effect that his compliments were doing on her. He was like, you know, like that. That was so great. During the last episode, the fact that Lexi wanted to try a move, but she saw that Faye was there, so she was like, oh, maybe not. I'm sure that Fez felt it, and he was like, why are you right there, Lexi? After that, Cal intervening and saying, oh, the girl, maybe she told you who I am, and in fact Lexi didn't do it. That's not great for the future of this potential relationship. That's not great. I want this relationship to happen so much, so bad. Really, just one episode. It took one episode to make me ship them. Like, I know myself, I'm never be over them. Like, I fall for it entirely, fully. I'm gonna expect it until the end of this show. Another moment, you know, which is still into my mind and that I thought about, you know, after watching the episode, after editing the video and all of that, like days after it, I'm still thinking about that scene. It's the moment with Kat and the influencers. I really thought that it was a good moment, you know, watching it, but also after it, thinking about it again and again, the fact that in a show like that about teenagers, and maybe, you know, a lot of teenagers are watching also this show because they feel like they are represented on screen, which is, in my opinion, a little wrong, you know, like, no, not all of the teenagers are like that. They are not like Ruth, they are not like Nate, they are not like a lot of characters into this show, but for some aspects of it, it's great because they are representing some issues that teenagers can have. And I thought that it was great to have that moment with Kat and the influencers, for teenagers to watch that, and for everyone in fact also, to remind to everyone that influencers, they are advertising a positive life, a beautiful life and all of that, but at the end they are not having that beautiful life all of the days of their life, you know, like it's okay to not think positively sometimes, to not think that you are wonderful, that you have a wonderful life all of the days of your life. It's really a goal that you can try to reach, but you can't be like that all of the days, and it's okay and it's normal. And I don't know, I really appreciated that moment, and I even talked about it during videos of other shows. I can't remember which ones right now, but I know that I even talked about it, yes, for other situations. I think that it's really a moment that I'm gonna keep with me, you know, so yes, I thought that it was great. And I thought also again about Nate, because the last episode was about him, and I thought again about the beginning of the episode and what the writers wanted to do with that. I didn't talk about it during the review of the last episode, but you know, that beginning, it was really to show that Nate, with Faith, you know, destroying his face, with him being into sort of a coma, you know, fantasizing his life, you know, his dream life like that with Cassie and without his dad, thinking about what his life could have been with another situation in other circumstances. When he came back to life, he said something like it was a metaphor, a parallel with being born again. And after that, during this episode, Nate tried to do things right. It's difficult to say that, you know, about Nate, and it's difficult also because if we are considering season 1, he was so awful, a toxic person, fucking asshole during the season 1, that all of the things which are not that wrong that he's gonna do after that, we're gonna be almost like, okay, it's good things. No, it's not good things, it's also bad things, but because of the fact that we are used to have awful things coming from him, we are like, okay, that's okay. No, not at all. But yes, during the last episode, they made that introduction with him to tell us that maybe he wants to be reborn again, to try again, you know, it's almost like that, like when you are killed into a game and when you are coming back, you know, like it's a try again thing. And after that, he tried to break up with Cassie. Why he took her into that fucking place, I really don't know. And I'm saying he tried because just after that he fucked the girl, so really you are sending wrong messages, wrong signals to that girl. I'm totally against that relationship. For both of them, Nate, resolve your issues before even thinking about a girl, not sleeping with a girl, just thinking about a girl. You need first to resolve your issues. And Cassie, she's doing that, you know, after what happened to her during the season 1. And right there, the fact that she's without Chris, and you know, they said it, she doesn't know how to be all alone. Cassie, she needs to be loved, she needs to have someone. Nate is right there, is giving her that. I'm against that fucking relationship, and also because it began such in a wrong way, and you're doing that to Maddy. Both of you, you are lying to Maddy, you are betraying her. She doesn't deserve that, Maddy. She's maybe not perfect, but she's a perfect bitch, you know, for how she is and all. At least she's loyal to herself and she's trying her best to not do bad things to other people, to people that she loves. So it's really not fair what you're doing to her. I'm not gonna talk about Ru, who is going deeper and deeper into drugs. That's bad to see her like that, but at the same time it's making her happy. So it's really bad, you know, because I love to see her happy, but the fact that she can be happy only when she's in drugs, it's killing me. She's also lying to Jules about drugs, but also about her new friend. I don't think that she has a crush on him, but maybe he has a crush on her. I don't think that they are a good influence for each other. I want the best for them, but with a show like that, we know that the best is never gonna happen. Each time something bad is gonna happen, and they are really in bad situations right now. Almost all of them. I mean, I'm thinking also about Kat. she's not happy into her relationship. She has feelings, I think, for Ethan, but she doesn't love him. But she knows that he's a nice guy and that she has a nice relationship, so she doesn't want to break it. But she's bored into her relationship, and it's bad, you know, for her to be unhappy because of that, you know, to force herself into that relationship. I would love for her to stay with Ethan because I thought that they were really great together during the season 1, but if it's like that right now for her, I don't want that. Okay, I'm gonna stop this intro right now. Let's go for this episode 3. Remember, if you want, you have my Patreon. It's the best way to support me. You have the episode in advance, with 1 day of advance, with an extended full reaction part, with longer time of screen, without the logo. And again, it's the best way to support me on YouTube. You know, I'm used to say that it's rough for me on YouTube for little reactors like me. It's not rough, like I have to stop saying that. It's not rough, it's nothing. Like, I said it in other videos that I didn't publish yet, but it would be an insult, in fact, to call tips what YouTube is giving to little reactors like me. Really, it's an insult to name that tips. I'm not gonna talk about it. Let's go for this episode 3. Oh, and don't worry, if you can't join us on Patreon, it's okay, and I'm saying it each time. You can like, subscribe, comment, share, stuff like that. So maybe at some point it's gonna help me with this situation with YouTube. Even if right now it's not the case, maybe at some point it's gonna help. At least it's what you can do to help me with that. Let's go. We're gonna deal with Cal.
The best part about his relationship with Derek was that they could talk for hours about sports, girls, life, whatever.
He looks good, Derek. You have good taste.
Marsha, I'm gonna fight her for it. Who'd you call? What do you think? She's calm. Yeah.
Guys. Ah.
Yeah.
Because of that, she's a keeper.
I'm gonna go. And so did Derek.
You appreciated her, and also to make sex with her.
I love it. Yeah, I don't know. I like women, but you can pay me eat pussy.
Nah.
Cal was going to Duke, and Derek was going through state school out west. Derek insisted they go celebrate. Just the two of them.
Ah, just before saying goodbye to each other for a long time. Can you see the romantic scene coming between these two? Nah. Guys. Bonjour. Guys.
Hey, babe.
Marsha?
You sure the test is accurate? Took 3? Yeah, of course I am. I love you too.
Of course I'm feeling sad for Cal. It's not explaining everything about his character.
Well, I'm not too clever, just adore you.
I adore you. I love you so much, Ru, but I'm sure that your eye right now and it's killing me. You're singing that only on your...
Oh, fuck me.
in your head?
But I relapsed.
We all saw it.
And people just want to find help.
You're really saying that directly to the viewers? Like, don't put your hope on me. I'm not worth it. I'm gonna relapse no matter what. The bonus episode about you already told us so.
To get away with being a drug addict. Step 1. Find a cover drug. Then I'm gonna start smoking weed. You're a liar! I'm a fucking liar! Yeah, I don't give a shit about you! You don't give a shit about me! You lied to you! Okay? And I should never fucking told you because she's my fucking mom!
Oh, not fair. Rude. Don't treat Gia like that. I'm never gonna forget that Gia found you like that, Trim. Cecilia.
If you want to tell me, you can tell.
Weed or suicide, that's really... You're lying and you're manipulating your sister. One of the last persons who love you fully, entirely for who you are, truly.
Are you high?
On weed?
I mean, just smoked a little bit.
No!
Do you want to fuck her? How many girls have you fucked?
Technically 3.
Technically?
Technically?
First girl was in 2 seconds.
How many guys have you fucked?
4 with her.
Interesting.
Okay.
I'm kidding. How many guys have you fucked?
She doesn't want to answer that question because she's kind of a whore.
Well, how many men do you have to fuck to no longer be interested in that?
I'll tell you if you promise to never tell her.
She wants to make him her friend also.
Wow, really? That's fucked up. That's like a mentally ill amount of people to fuck.
Guys don't hang out with 2 girls unless they want to fuck.
I didn't say that I didn't want to fuck you or rude.
So
You
want
do?
to fuck girls.
You guys are disgusting. Okay? And I want to be friends.
He's sincere.
I think he's being sarcastic.
But still, I think that he has a crush on you. Be nice, James. You can have a crush. It doesn't mean that none of them is gonna betray you.
Take care of the asthma.
I hope that it's not a prediction.
The beautiful thing about getting high is time ceases to exist.
The fact that you can be happy only when you're on drugs like that, it's ruining it almost entirely.
I'm writing this play and I was wondering if I could put it on.
Play?
After all that stuff with Cal at Bisco's convenience store, Lexi realized she was an observer. That's who she was.
If you don't want to be that, Lexi, don't be that
Her
anymore.
sister wasn't her sister, and that her house wasn't even really her house. My name is Lexi Howard. I am the writer, director, and creator of This Is Life.
Ah,
The story is about a 16-year-old girl, Grace, who lives in the shadow of her older sister, Hallie.
ready?
Sloppier.
Nah.
The story isn't about Hallie. You know, that's been done before. It's about Grace.
About you? You're gonna write a play about your life, Lexi?
So, she just started writing. Cassie decided to wake up at 4 a.m. that morning to get ready for school. She needed to clear her head. And for those 3 hours she spent getting ready.
That's a big preparation just for school, you know. Ah! And just for Nate, who is not considering you at all. You're doing it again?
There was also something refreshing about the amount of time she was putting into herself.
She's gonna have some issues with her skin, you know, at some point, no?
Out of sight, out of mind.
She loved the ritual, the attention to detail.
She's gonna have issues with her skin if she's doing that every day. You're gonna have some OCDs also.
Notice her.
Nate doesn't care about you and
All I
how do you look?
she was his.
It's not gonna change things. Stop doing that! the look, no? It's not you, Cassie.
Wait, why are they my classes? Why?
It's stupid.
Anyway, back to where we started. I'm writing this play, and I was wondering if I could put it on.
Sure.
Just for Nate looking at you.
Hey, Jules, I knew you'd take a piss in the middle of the street.
Oh, okay, Jules. Hey.
I wanted you not to. I'm just gonna play if you wanted to, like, poop on each other. What the fuck?
Oh! That's a dangerous game, guys. I thought that maybe she was hesitating to take it. No,
Figure out a way to do drugs for free.
that's it. It was just the fact that it was the last.
What if I am a genius? You look like a genius does.
That's,
All you would have to do is front me like $5,000 worth of drugs, okay? And then
hell the fuck no.
Nah.
before you say no, you have to blow the finish, right?
Hell the fuck no.
Thank you, Fez, at least for saying no to her.
I'll just take my fucking business elsewhere. Just like a lost man.
Hell the fuck no. That's a good ass plan.
No, Elliot, no.
Because you know here.
Why not?